All right, good Tuesday morning, everybody. We are live talking about the rest of the week leading up to Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. It's going to be very similar between here, Dallas, Houston, anywhere across South and Central Texas. Very mild, as it's been for the last several days and even the last several weeks, ever since December 1st. A few weeks ago, it's been pretty warm compared to December average. Usually we're in the 60s, and instead we've been in the 70s, and in some spots the upper 70s here in our area. Total of 13 days above normal and 5 days at or below average. So it's only been cold, winter, late fall-like cold, only a few days this month so far. Okay, let's chat about this. The forecast trend, we're getting closer to Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Right now, it's the trend. Right now, the forecast models are saying warmer and wetter, and it's looking like precip is likely Christmas Eve. It's not going to be all-day rain, that's for sure, but there will be waves of rain, isolated showers, maybe a non-severe storm, but nothing intense is expected, but it will be a little damp and a little wet heading into the holiday weekend. Guadalupe, Merry Christmas to you as well. Thank you so much. And again, yeah, that's what Christmas Eve and Christmas Day is looking like. More clouds will build in, and it will be warm. It won't be hot. Temperatures will be nice, around 70 to 72. The mornings will be mild too. I mean, right around 60, and that's pretty much it. Kind of like what we're seeing out there right now. Let me fix one thing before we get started. One thing is not correct. Bear with me, y'all. Okay, perfect. There we go. All right, so current temperatures across the area. 57 at Boerne, same thing at Fredericksburg. 59 at Rock Springs. We have middle 60s anywhere south of Highway 90. From Pearsall, Carrizo Springs, Cotulla, George West Beeville, all clocking in temperatures around 63 to 65 at this point in time. Just half an hour away until lunchtime, till noon. And here's today's timeline from noon to tonight. Probably about 68 degrees for high temperature in San Antonio. There will be a couple of spots around the metro between Helotes, Boerne, Fair Oaks Ranch, towards Somerset, and towards like Lavernia, for example, that may reach 70 this afternoon, but still above average. More clouds building in by this evening and tonight, of which will not produce any rain. It'll be dry tonight and a little chilly by midnight, probably middle 50s, but not as cold as previous mornings, that's for sure. Tomorrow morning, lower to middle 50s, a little warmer in the overnight, and tomorrow afternoon, a lot like today, partly cloudy, highs near 70 to 72, probably around 73 tomorrow afternoon for San Antonio. But notice these little blips of green popping up on our futurecast by tomorrow afternoon. So there's a rain chance tomorrow. It's like 10-20%. That's about it. Spotty activity mainly east of I-35 and east of San Antonio. But it's not going to be a lot. It's looking better for Thursday, Friday, and even some parts of the weekend. More on that coming up. Good morning, Sonia. Good morning, Guadalupe. Thank you so much. Yeah, tune in to Ken's as much as you can. We'll be live again today at noon, and then 4, 5, 6, and 10 later tonight. Jeremy Baker will be in for weather this evening, but I'm doing the noon show for today, so make sure to tune in. Guadalupe, thank you so much. It means so much to me and the entire team. And again, Sonia, good morning to you as well. Notice across the country, guys, it is nice here in the area, in our San Antonio area, but it's a lot colder the farther northeast you go. The polar, continental, drier air is displaced across the Midwest mostly. It is chilly across parts of Utah, the Northwest, but it's a lot colder, below freezing, anywhere from, let's say, Kentucky to the Midwest, 25 in Chicago currently. We have 33 in Minneapolis, 29 in Thunder Bay, and 14 degrees in Sandy Lake, and that's in far northern Canada. A lot of that colder air for the next 7 days will be farther north. It's going to be bottled up away from us. We're not going to tap into that anytime soon, not until probably 10 to 14 days out. Meantime, next 7 days here in the area, and for most of Texas, is going to remain pretty dry. And warm, though. I think we're going to trend warmer than average for this time of year. And then again, Thursday, rain slowly begins to move in. Courtesy to this right here, you'll see as we move forward through time, Thursday morning, Thursday night, this low gets closer to us. And what that's going to do is get things a little bit more active. It'll send us waves of cloud cover. It'll be mostly cloudy for the rest of the weekend. And then on and off showers, mostly light. We're not expecting anything heavy or severe in the forecast, so that's a relief for holiday shoppers. If you're doing any last-minute shopping this week, it should be okay. But again, Thursday and Friday, it'll be a little damp as this wave of energy moves in our direction. Here's what that'll look like. So here's Friday afternoon. Actually, I'll rewind it back a little bit. Right about here with the high resolution guidance. So it is currently, so it's Tuesday. We'll start off on Wednesday. The timestamp is in the upper right-hand corner. This is Wednesday morning around this time. And then we'll fast forward, mostly cloud cover tomorrow night. Maybe a stray shower east of San Antonio, but nothing too impressive. Thursday morning, probably a little bit of fog and lower visibility, so Thursday morning will be a little difficult, especially if you're driving out to the mall or any errands for holiday shopping. Thursday afternoon, scattered rain will form. It will not be heavy. It'll be mostly just on and off light showers Thursday afternoon, Thursday night, and same thing into Friday morning. We'll stop it right about here. So as you can see, the rain that forms, it's not going to be all that impressive. And if it accumulates to anything, it'll be 1/100th to 1/10 of an inch. And that's about it. Not what we need, but certainly something, because rain has been in short supply these last several months and even the last couple of years. We're going to fast forward to Saturday morning, a little bit of fog in the morning, cloud cover, mostly cloudy. Saturday afternoon, rain begins to form again as this low moves closer. Mostly spotty, scattered light rain Saturday afternoon, Saturday night. A brief break on Christmas Eve in the morning, and then technically on Christmas Eve itself. Aside from a few scattered showers in the morning and early afternoon, the evening time should be just fine. Some rain east towards Houston. Something to keep in mind if you're traveling to Corpus Christi, to Galveston, to Houston, to College Station, for example. That's where some rain will be situated late Sunday night, Christmas Eve into Christmas Day. And I think Christmas Day should be dry for the most part, for San Antonio at least, but rain will be moving back in sometime in the evening and late night hours. So you can see we're in a pretty active weather flow that is conducive to cloud cover, warmer air, temperatures near 70 every afternoon, but also some rain. And you can see based on this forecast map, it's not going to be a lot. Anywhere from 1/4 to 1/2 an inch of rain on average. But, the rule of thumb with this pattern through about next Tuesday through Christmas Day, the bulk of rainfall will be farther northeast towards, let's say, north of Houston, towards Dallas and Fort Worth, northeast Texas, parts of Louisiana, and parts of Arkansas. It's going to be away from San Antonio, but we'll be on the outer end, the tail end of energy, and that'll produce some rain between now and Christmas Day. So something to keep in mind and something to prepare for as we go forward throughout the week, especially if you're doing any holiday shopping or late night shopping. 7 day, you can see tomorrow morning, it'll be cool, but not too cold, 53. 70, partly cloudy, a lot like today, just a few showers east and very isolated in coverage. Thursday, cloudy skies, almost overcast at times, and spotty rain. Friday, better chance at more widespread light to moderate showers. Again, nothing severe is expected anytime throughout next week. We may see an isolated storm Sunday on Christmas Eve, but it's not likely. It's going to be mostly scattered light to moderate rain. And then temperatures will cool off behind this next front from Christmas Eve to Christmas Day, from 73 most days this week to about 67 on Christmas with a low of 52. And I think by even next Tuesday and next Wednesday, while rain will be slow to move out, it'll reinforce a drier and cooler pattern for the last several days of the month and last several days of 2023, believe it or not. So something to keep in mind, good weather, not like the Northeast is getting a lot of difficult weather. I mean, anywhere from the Carolinas to the New England area, heavy rain, snowfall, and just a lot of active weather in that part of the country. Natalie, good morning. Uvalde, a lot like, we're not too far from Uvalde. So temperatures will be right around 70 in Uvalde for the next 4 to 5 days. I will say most of the rain will be farther north, again, to Austin, Dallas, even towards Houston and northeast Texas. Less rain for Uvalde, maybe 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch of rain between now and next Monday, which again is not a lot, but that can certainly mean slick roadways with morning fog and the overnights. That could mean lower visibility. So you're going to want to drive safely in the morning hours with rain forming on and off throughout the next several days into the holiday weekend. So something to keep in mind. Autumn, good morning. We do need the rain. That is for certain. We are in a drought and we're in a rain deficit. We've been that way for the last couple of years, so anything does certainly help and it counts for sure. That's it for weather, guys. We'll get ready for the noon here on KENS 5. We're going to be live in about 15 minutes on KENS 5, so make sure to tune in. And everyone, thank you so much for saying happy holidays, and happy holidays to you and your family as well. Merry Christmas. We're just, 6 days away, right? Yeah, about 6 days away. Can't believe it. Time is moving by fast. We'll leave it on the 7-day for a little longer, but right now have a wonderful Tuesday. Enjoy the warmer weather. It'll be right in the 70s for the next 5 days until our cool down arrives next week. In the meantime, have an umbrella in the car because you'll need it, I think especially on Friday, as rounds of light rain continue to form and move in over the next several days into the holiday weekend. Guadalupe, have a great day. Everyone have a great rest of your Tuesday and rest of your week. Happy holidays and make it a great one.